you feel like that the public presence, the publicity of this case helped her to eventually being found not guilty?
I think the answer to that is probably yes. I mean, the jury, when they were brought in, they were asked, hey, we know that you might have heard about this case, but can you put whatever you heard aside and listen to the evidence in the courtroom and make that decision? But yeah, I'm assuming that there were people on that jury who probably knew about some of the, strange things that had occurred and the questions that were being raised. But I also think that the defense did an amazing job. I mean, this time around was a little different than the first trial, and they really focused on sort of the reasonable doubt aspect of this case, and that there was no collision from what the defense told the jury over and over again, and I think that was super effective.
Ted, I'm just curious what you think the key moment, if you had to pick one, that led to the jury finding Karen Read not guilty of the two main charges.
I would imagine, I would suspect it may have to do with John's injuries. The fact that, John O'Keefe had a serious skull fracture head wound, and that's what took his life, but he did not have broken arms. He did not have, broken legs. And this time we saw x-rays. Those x-rays did not exist in the first trial. They were taken by the medical examiner's office, and the jury got to see that. And this time around, the ARCA guys, the two crash reconstructionists the defense hired.
Yep. Crash daddies.
Yeah, we know them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Courtney loves them.
You know them well. Yeah, these guys are, sort of the cream of the crop, and especially Andrew Rentschler, the second one who testified. Brennan really, went after him and his conclusions, but Rentschler was so effective because almost every single question that he answered, he kind of ended, well, it doesn't matter because there was no collision. And he kept saying it over and over again. And, when you look at, okay, this is a person who did, all these tests, and they showed the tests, the crash tests, and they're saying we can't replicate what the prosecution says happened here. And I would, if any juror wants to speak, hit me up, get in touch with me. But I'd love to hear, what were the other things that they may have thought that really sealed the deal for them.
Ted, what happens now? What does the Commonwealth do now? Do they open an investigation to figure out, if something else did happen to John O'Keefe and what that was?
Not a chance in hell. No.